Good morning, everyone. I have the onerous task of evaluating John Register, who's giving his icebreaker this morning. So I have to take a look at his objectives here. To begin speaking before an audience.
Yeah.
And to discover speaking skills you already have that need some attention. Or some that need some attention. So I'll be paying close attention to Mr. Register to see how he does on his first speech with us.
John is beginning the Confident Communicator Manual for second time. He completed the first one last year. Today, he asked us to think about a time when our fate lies in someone else's hands. Where we decide one outcome, but the powers that be said otherwise. Please welcome Toastmaster John Register.
1979, stepped into the batter's box, and I eyed that pitcher down. And with my bat, Louisville Slugger in my hand, I knew that next pitch was going to be inside. And I saw it release from his hands, and as it came, took that ball to right field. And I began to charge right down the first base line. I looked at my coach. He said, "Keep on going, John, keep on going." I went around that first base line. As I approached second base, not even looking at the ball, I looked over the third. Come on, John, my coach was telling me to come on, and I ran around that second base. And as I started coming into third base, he said, hit the deck, hit the deck. I dove, slid, arm out, left arm extended, hit the base. Looked up at the referee. Safe! Triple, baby. I got up, called timeout, dusted myself off. My coach said, "Great job, John. You know what to do next." Now I knew what that meant. For the second time in my 14 years, 14 years old, I was going to steal home. And I got on the base and got my lead off, and I looked at that pitcher. When was the last time that you stole home? When was the last time that you had such fire and excitement inside of you that you were anticipating being great, being brilliant, and you knew it was your time? In December of the same year of 1979, I was walking down the hallway in Oak Park River Forest High School. First year freshman, excited about my opportunities in making the baseball team. And I saw the coach, Jack Kaiser, coming in my direction as I was walking down the hallway, and I began to smile, and I knew I was going to be one of his great athletes, and after what I just had done that earlier that year. And he walked in my direction, he pulled me to the side and said, "John, I heard you're going to try out for the baseball team." I said, "Yes, sir, I'm going to try out for your team." He said, "Well, I want to tell you that there's more to baseball than just running fast. There's more to baseball than just looking at a ball. You got to think, you got to look at that ball coming off the bat. So I'm going to tell you, John, I'm not going to pick you. I'm not going to choose you for my team. You should try another sport." What do you do when the game you love and the opportunities that you have, somebody else has their fate, your fate in their hands? I want you to think about that just for a second, for actually 30 seconds. And think about a time and experience in your life when you had all the cards in your hand. Everything that you was a part of you was going to move forward. Everything about you was going to steal home. You had that great opportunity, but someone took it away. Talk to your neighbor about that just for 15 seconds, about that one moment, that one experience in your life. 1, 2, 3, begin.
Here, Daisy.
I was in Taekwondo, and I was doing a presentation in front of 200 people, and everything was going great. And I kicked too high and pulled a hamstring and fell to the ground.
All right, 3, 2, 1, let's bring it back. Since we only have a little bit of time, who has one story that they can share in 15 seconds about that experience?
Greg does.
The other Craig.
Great.
He's got a really good story.
In high school, I tried out for a special team that was actually not a high school team, it was a traveling team. And I felt as though I was the right prospect, similar to your scenario. And the coach didn't pick me because really we just never saw eye to eye. And I don't think it was about my play, I think it was more personal.
The lesson I learned, thank you for sharing that. The lesson I learned is that sometimes life is not fair. So I began to take things into my own hand from that point forward. It became kind of a mantra or a movement in my own life. And one of the things I wanted to do was make sure I was able to control my own destiny. And that's where I want us to think about, because as I moved back through life, or moved forward through life, I began to look at the individual sports rather than team sports. I could be the individual on the team, but I could be the individual to make the team better. I could control my own destiny. And that's what I was doing in 1979, in July of that year, on third base. I was going to control my own destiny. And after I dusted myself off, my coach said, "You know what to do." And that pitcher got up on the mound, and I got my lead off, and he knew that I had the capability of stealing home. He eyed me, wound up, threw the ball to the catcher. The catcher looked back down the third base line, and as he got the ball in his hand to throw it back to the pitcher, as soon as he released, I took off, bolted towards home plate. And as I came to the base, my coach, I heard from third base, said, "Hit it, John, hit it!" And I dove, extended my arm, touched home plate, and I looked up at the umpire. Safe! I had just stolen home.